that the driver of the goods train is no more, and he is no more there for his self-defense. Thus, pinning the blame on him could be easy, but investigating the matter and bringing out truth could be much more assuring for the future.
In part 2 of our investigation, we start from this apartment where the loco pilot Anil Kumar used to live. Anil Kumar, the loco pilot of the goods train, one who is no more, has also been under the scanner of the railways since day one, something that had irked his friends and family to question if railways had found he being dead any convenient to pin the blame on a dead man. Anil Kumar's flat was locked from outside, and his neighbors locked their doors seeing media. No one wanted to speak, minus this one neighbor, who is also a railway employee, and he confirmed that GRP, that is the railway police, and senior officials had come down to Anil's house after the family had left for Patna with Anil's body to perform the last rites. পুলিশ এসে কি জিজ্ঞাসা করলো? উপরে গেল,
So there are 4 central characters who could possibly know as what went wrong. How did this accident happen? Character number 1, the loco pilot of the goods train, Anil Kumar, who is no more. Character number 2, the co-pilot of the goods train, Manu Kumar, who is out of bounds. Character number 3, the station master of Rangapani railway station, from where both the trains were given their last clearances before the accident happened. And character 4, the person manning the level crossing, the last level crossing, after which the accident happened. To begin with, let's focus on character number 3, that is the station master. This is Rangapani railway station, the last station both Kanchanjunga Express and the goods train had crossed before the fatal accident. The accident spot is about 3 kilometers from here. On June 17, both the trains were given their last paper signals from here, after which the accident happened. The facts known so far: the automatic signalling system wasn't working, and all the trains were given paper signals, that is, paper line clear ticket. This automatic signalling system wasn't working on a stretch of 14 kilometers till Chhatarhat railway station. And in this very stretch of 14 kilometers, there are about 10 level crossings. The accident that happened on June 17 happened between level crossing number 9 and level crossing number 10. And the other fact that you know, that the goods train was probably in a high speed. How? That's something still not known to anyone. We went inside Rangapani Signalling Center and found the station master has been put on leave pending inquiry. Essentially, his version 2 isn't available. This is Rangapani Signalling Center, from where the signals are controlled either through the automated system or manually. We have blurred the screen. The display might have sensitive information pertaining to trains, signals and the tracks. This comes under the charge of a station master. The control panel shows which train is standing where, which train is approaching the station, and which train has to be given what signal. Someone from this office told us even if the automatic signaling system doesn't work, the control panel would still show the position of trains. The station master will still be able to control the movements of the trains. Then how come officials from this office couldn't control the goods train, the speed of it, or maintain the distance required as per the protocol of paper signaling system between the goods train and Kanchanjunga Express. The fact that the goods train was actually approaching Kanchanjunga Express, was that not visible on this very control panel? But what you have learned from sources, Rangapani railway station being a very busy thoroughfare, the station master over there most often than ever insists on clearing goods train at the earliest so that a following passenger train can be made a platform available at the earliest. Now, why is this important to understand? It is important to understand because when both the trains are running on paper signal, the protocol suggests, or the convention is, both the trains have to maintain a gap of nothing less than 3 kilometers. And in order to maintain that kind of a gap, the signals issued to both the trains thus become significant, because they too then have to follow a time gap. These are the paper line clear tickets given to both Kanchanjunga Express and the goods train. And these documents, exclusively accessed by NTT, make the investigation extremely significant. Let's go by the serial number. This is TA 912, form number, and serial number 4917. The date of issue is 17th of June 2024. Issued to 13174 down, which is Kanchanjunga Express. And this paper line clear ticket was given to Kanchanjunga Express at 8:20 minutes, which means in the morning 8:20. Similarly, here's another paper line clear ticket with a serial number 4918, which means the immediate paper line clear ticket which was issued to the goods train, and this was issued at either 8:25 or 8:35 in the morning. I cannot confirm whether it's 25 or 35 because the letter 2 or 3 is in a way intertwined with the other letters. So even if you go by the benefit of doubt that this paper line clear ticket given to the goods train was issued at 8:35, which means between 8:20 and 8:35 there were 15 minutes of gap. The question is that enough? And why am I asking this? Because the paper line clear ticket, the convention is, when issued, the trains have to either run at a very slow speed and also has to ensure that all the level crossings they cross or the signals they cross, they are in a way clear for the trains to pass by. Very important catch. Now, in both these paper line clear tickets, you would find the mention here indicate distinguishing number of all signals to be thus passed. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which means both the goods train and the Kanchanjunga Express 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 were expected to cross 9 level crossings, 9 signals, and for all these 9 signals, for both the trains to cross, it has to slow down its speed to ensure there is nothing ahead, and it also had to procure a green signal from the person who is manning the level crossing. Now, the person manning the level crossing has to shut down the gates, at the same time has to wave the green flag so that the train can pass by. That is what the convention is, that is what the protocol is, and that is what the rule suggests when you are running on paper line clear ticket. The murmurs within the railways had been that the paper line clear tickets had been issued with a caution to both the trains as what kind of speed limit it has to maintain or they have to maintain. And why is this important? Because on this paper line clear ticket, that is the paper signal, the only caution which is written, note all level crossing gate pass after ensuring closure of gate. Exactly the same note on the other paper line clear ticket given to the goods train, all level crossing gate pass after ensuring a closure of the gate, and both the paper line clear tickets have been issued by the same station master. So the point is, the murmurs which had been doing rounds that there was a caution given to the goods train to follow a certain speed, that caution was not mentioned on the paper line clear ticket. Having spoken to several trained pilots, they are saying if this is not mentioned on the paper line signal, in that case it is assumed that there is no restriction. In that case, even though it's expected that you drive at a very slow speed, not necessarily 10 to 15 kilometers per hour unless that is specifically mentioned on your paper line clear ticket. Please show us where are they mentioned. Here, nowhere. And thus it becomes a question before the station master as whether he missed out issuing that caution, and under what jurisdiction would you call it a high speed if you do not specifically mention what exactly is your speed limit for you to run on that very track and on that very moment. There lies the question. While the blame had been mostly on the loco pilot, are all other stakeholders equally investigated? Because only after we exposed as how railways had relied on a fake complaint to lodge a FIR against the loco pilot and the co-pilot, we have certainly sensed a course correction. ये जो रेलवे क्रॉसिंग है, रेलवे क्रॉसिंग के इंचार्ज आप है, तो ऐसे कितने सारे रेलवे क्रॉसिंग आते हैं सर?
कहाँ से, यहाँ से लेकर कहाँ तक आपको?
ये जिसमें ऑटोमेटिक सिस्टम खराब हो गया था, जिसमें काम नहीं कर रहा था,
वो तो अब हमको नहीं बता सकेंगे। कल तो हम डिप्टी में नहीं थे, हमको आज हम आए हैं डिप्टी।
हाँ,
कल तो हम डिप्टी में नहीं थे, कल दूसरा आदमी डिप्टी में था। रुकिए एक मिनट, हम पूछेंगे।
अभी ये आपको दिखाना पड़ेगा गार्ड को।
अभी डाउन गाड़ी का सिग्नल हो रहा है, अभी डाउन गाड़ी का हुटर बजा है,
ये डाउन गाड़ी का रूट है,
डाउन गाड़ी का हुटर बजा है।
तो ये ऑटोमेटिक सिस्टम अगर खराब हो तब भी चलता है कि नहीं?
नहीं नहीं, तो हुटर नहीं बजेगा। ऑटोमेटिक सिस्टम खराब हो जाने के बाद हुटर कुछ नहीं बजेगा।
तो इसका मतलब ऑटोमेटिक सिस्टम चल रहा है?
अभी चल रहा है, अभी फिलहाल चल रहा है।
तो ये जो सिग्नल हुआ, इसका मतलब कि आप मुझे सिग्नल दो।
हाँ, नहीं ये हुटर बजा तो
ये आगे आपको दिखाना पड़ेगा ना। अभी
जैसे हुटर बजा तो मेरा गेट ओपन रहता है ना,
हाँ।
हमको गेट क्लोज करके उसके बाद सिग्नल देना है।
अच्छा, तो अभी आपने इसका दे दिया।
हाँ।
अभी दूसरी तरफ से आएगा।
हाँ, दूसरी तरफ से एक गाड़ी तो आपको चला गया, आप गाड़ी चला गया अभी।
हाँ।
अभी डाउन का हुटर बजा
सर
है।
अभी आप मुझे बताइए, जब ये ऑटोमेटिक सिस्टम काम नहीं करता है तब आप लोग को कैसे मालूम चलता है?
हम लोग को वो स्टेशन मास्टर कॉल करता है, बताता है।
स्टेशन मास्टर को कॉल करके बताना एकदम कंपलसरी है।
हाँ।
ये फोन आएगा स्टेशन मास्टर से कि ये गाड़ी हम लोग ने छोड़ दिया,
हाँ।
अभी आप इसको गेट बंद करो।
उस समय अगर मान लीजिए आपको अगर सिंगल ऑटो नहीं काम कर रहा है तो हम लोग प्राइवेट नंबर एक्सचेंज किया जाएगा। इन्फॉर्मेशन नंबर देगा स्टेशन मास्टर, फिर प्राइवेट नंबर देंगे हम, फिर हम क्लोज करेंगे, उसके बाद हम फिर प्राइवेट नंबर देंगे, उसके बाद गाड़ी चलेगा।
अच्छा, दूसरे तरफ से ट्रेन आना शुरू हो गया। इसको आपको लॉग रखना पड़ता है। उस दिन कांचनजंगा का भी आप लोग को लॉग रखना पड़ा।
उस दिन हम डिप्टी में नहीं थे, तो दूसरा आदमी था ना, पता नहीं क्या किया नहीं किया। वो स्टेशन मास्टर भी बताएगा और जो डिप्टी में था वही बताएगा।
So now there is a down train which is coming from the other side. So one train has just crossed and this is the railway crossing, and which is now shut because the trains are now crossing. And I can see a green signal over there. The green signal has been given. Sir, ये green signal आपने दिया?
नहीं,
ये स्टेशन मास्टर ने दिया।
स्टेशन मास्टर ने दिया। ये आगे का ऑटो सिग्नल है ना,
हाँ।
आगे का सेक्शन खाली है, इसीलिए ग्रीन सिग्नल हुआ है।
अच्छा। See, another train is now coming. सर, जब ये ऑटोमेटिक सिस्टम काम नहीं करता है, जब ये काम नहीं करता है तब क्या रूल क्या है कि ट्रेन को पेपर सिग्नल देगा?
रूल यही कहता है कि गाड़ी आस्ते से जाएगा, आराम से जाएगा। उसमें स्टेशन मास्टर लिख के देता है कि इतना स्पीड में आपको गाड़ी ले जाना है।
अच्छा।
हाँ,
और अगर पेपर सिग्नल मिला तो इसका मतलब कि हर एक क्रॉसिंग के सामने उसको रुकना है?
नहीं, अगर सिग्नल नहीं होगा, अगर रेड बत्ती रहेगा, अगर सिग्नल फेलियर है तो क्रॉसिंग के सामने नहीं रुकना है, आपका गेट सिग्नल के पास रुकना है। उसके बाद हम लोग गेट के पास में जाकर अगर झंडी दिखाते हैं तो स्लो में निकलेगा।
अच्छा, यानी अगर ये ऑटोमेटिक सिग्नल काम ना कर रहा है तो आप लोग को ये मैनुअली सिग्नल देना पड़ता है?
हाँ, मैनुअल सिग्नल देना पड़ता है।
अच्छा, तो ये स्टेशन मास्टर का काम होता है सर कि आप लोग को सूचित करें?
ये तो हम लोग को स्टेशन मास्टर का काम है। यदि हमारा गेट बंद है तो हमारे सामने में गाड़ी आ रहा है तो हम उसको झंडी दिखा देंगे, वो चला जाएगा, स्लो में ही जाएगा।
अगर यानी इसका मतलब अगर गेट बंद रहा
तब
तो
जाना है,
तब ये एक इशारा है कि आप जा सकते
हैं। हमारा गेट बंद है,
सामने अगर बत्ती लाल भी हो तब भी आप जा सकते हो?
जा सकते हैं। वहाँ पे रुक के उसके ऑटो सिग्नल का रूल कहता है आपका कि वहाँ पे 2 मिनट
अगर ऑटो सिग्नल काम ना करे तो
तब उसको तो स्टेशन मास्टर पर लिख के देगा कि क्या में जाना है, नहीं जाना है।
अच्छा, और अगर इनको रोकना पड़ा, अगर आपका ये गेट बंद हो उसके बावजूद अगर ट्रेन को रोकना पड़ा, अगर जरूरी हो गया तो स्टेशन मास्टर आपको फोन करके बताएगा?
तो हमारे पास लाल है, हम लाल लगा देंगे, अगर बोलेगा रोकने के लिए तब।
यानी स्टेशन मास्टर का कम्युनिकेशन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। What led to this massive tragedy that has claimed so many lives? What led to this train accident, this disaster involving a goods train and the Kanchanjunga Express? Multiple theories suggest multiple things. Interestingly, the catch point is between Rangapani railway station and the spot where the accident happened. It is roughly about 3 kilometers a distance. Imagine 3 kilometers a distance. What kind of a speed the goods train might have picked up that it couldn't stop even with seeing Kanchanjunga Express maybe at a distance of 1 kilometer or half a kilometer or 2 kilometers. And also, why would the goods train pick up a speed like 40 kilometers or 50 kilometers per hour knowing very well that they are running on paper signal? There are certain things which do not really catch up and match up as well. Number one, if Kanchanjunga Express had stopped there and if goods train was expected to stop keeping a distance of no less than 2.5 or 3 kilometers, the obvious question is, why was the goods train given a clearance from the Rangapani railway station itself? Because the distance between the Rangapani station and the spot where the accident happened is roughly about 3 kilometers. So did the Rangapani railway station expect that I am giving you the paper signal clearance to the goods train, you leave the station, proceed half a kilometer and then stop again? So while the presumption is that the loco pilot has shot off the signal, had breached the protocol, question is, can such a breach be monitored when the distance the breach is covering is even less than 3 kilometers? If there is a railway crossing there is another railway crossing in another 2 kilometers. So within a range of 2 kilometers, if the goods train is actually breaching the speed and also breaching the procedure of maintaining a distance, what if, why can't you expect that people responsible at the level crossing to also inform with a phone call or maybe with a simple mobile phone call to the station master or the station manager or to the nearest signaling operator that look, there had been some kind of a breach? Has it happened? We don't know. And thus we say, only and only a proper investigation can reveal the truth. At this point in time, it seems like there is an alacrity to pin the blame on the loco pilot and make it look like an human error. While nobody is giving any benefit of doubt to the loco pilot or saying that he can be absolved because he is no more out of a sympathy vote, no. The fact of the matter is, only and only proper investigation can reveal the truth. Here at Rangapani, near to the signalling center in Darjeeling district, this is Tamal Saha for News the Truth, NTT.